Happy Tuesday, everyone. I hope you had a good day at work, if that's what you were doing, or a good day with whatever else it was you were taking care of. So today, our job is to grow some more beans. So I'm actually going to move our bean factories, and I'm very specifically going to move them up here when I work out why our slag production has ground to a halt. Charcoal again. Here we go. It's fine. We automated the charcoal at the end of last episode, and I don't think it worked 100% correctly, but it is working okay here. I need these guys to take priority. So I think I'm just going to temporarily take this out, and we'll put it back very soon. Because I've backed up here, which is stopping ore production from flowing. It's the most ore I've had all game. So I'm not going to complain too much. Yes, now bean farms. So we put an initial set of bean farms in the lower right of the base. We're going to move that up here, north of the sludge stacks. They don't need to make the sludge stacks any bigger. They are as they need, and my plan is to put more of the iron processing over here. Now, while I was doing some research yesterday in Hellmod, I can see I actually got the ratios wrong. I can do 10 bean farms from one set of washing plants as long as I have a dedicated sand plant. So we're going to attempt to redo the bean farm down here. And in order to make sure we don't completely kill our base, we're going to reproduce the bean farm and then move this one in as the second one. So we need to make sure we have washing plants and everything else that we are going to need before that happens. So I need 2 more washing plants. A seafloor pump. I need a seed extractor that I should already have. I think I put a lot of this stuff up the top, so I'm going to go grab that. I need 4 farms. Farms, I need soil and clay bricks. Hey, Lara Veggio. Thank you for the follow. My day is very good, thank you. A little bit late starting tonight because I got carried away at work, but other than that, pretty good. How was your day? That. It's good. Clay bricks. And a bit of steel. That's 4 farms. I then need some turbines to power this thing. So let's get those set up. Fluid boilers, I should say, which is more steel. Don't have steel here, but I should have steel down here. I do. Why did it not go through? 1, 2, 3, 4 fluid burning boilers. Ah, good to hear. Have you played it yourself, or do you just enjoy watching it on Twitch? Then I need 9 steam engines. All right. You've never been tempted to try playing it? Perfect, okay. So how do I want to set this up? I think I want to put the washing plants down here. but I've extended the landfill too much. That's been a mistake. That's annoying. I didn't want to put the landfill all the way down here. Because I've now interrupted where my sludge stack should go. I was overly aggressive with the landfill. Okay, we'll do it the opposite way around. We can just flip it by 90 degrees, that's fine. Let's put you here to start with. And I need 4 washing plants. I enjoy the process of making all the recipes and moving the ingredients from sort of this part of my base all the way up to that part of my base, for example, and seeing the mess that I managed to create. Because normally I make quite a mess as I'm doing it. Some more iron plates and some circuits. Out of fuel. The washing plate's good. And I don't know if you've played much C-Block before, but it takes the standard Factorio recipes and makes it much more difficult. So this is essentially the equivalent of, or half the equivalent of mining, and this is the other equivalent of mining. So you can see my iron ore coming out here. That's a combination of the big electrolyzers here, then the crushers and the sorters. And then this process is producing the iron plates. And this is how we have to produce power in C-Block. Do I want it that way? You need it the other way. That's right. Then I need an offshore pump. Power poles. I normally stream daily. During the weekdays, it's somewhere around 9 o'clock Eastern until 11:30 Eastern. And then the weekends, it's often Saturday and Sunday afternoons, normally around sort of 2 to 4 o'clock-ish. So that gives me this. Now I need to come down here. I want to copy my bean farm recipe because I can't remember how it was. And I like this kind of layout. I'm going to take this. Turn the bots off. Good. And we're going to see if we can get this laid out in a sort of organized fashion. So I want this flare stack here. So that it lines up. I want to get rid of you. Now, what do I need here? This is where I need sand to come out. I will try to. It's been a new hobby that I've picked up in the last 6 months or so, and I've very much been enjoying it. That's saline water, so that's easy. You to come here. Can I push you down a bit more? All the way to the end. That's saline. And let's see if we can fit fluid boilers. How do I want to fit the fluid boilers? I'm not going to be able to fit them there. Oh, very nice. I'll keep an eye out for your channel then. I've just dropped you a follow so I can then see when you're live and drop in and say hello. You can put this here. It's thin mud water. Where do I get the thin mud water from? You're up at thin mud water. You need to go one deeper. So I've clobbered the seed generator by doing that. So you'd have to go further back that way. Yeah, I don't have my Discord handy because I'm streaming, but I can share it with you later. That's fine. I can send it to you in Twitch chat after I finish my stream. Or Twitch messages. So, how do I fit this in? I think it has to go here. That seems fine. Then if I put you one further down. That. Have you produced sand? How do I get water? So this is saline water. Output, yeah. Which is what this guy needs. A few more copper pipes. Ah, thank you for the offer, but I've already got my logo set up. I've got a local graphic designer that took care of it for me. Thank you, though. Saline water, that's right. You output saline water, that's good. I can make you more efficient by putting it here. No, I can't. I have to do it this way. That's okay. Now you need normal water. What's the best way to get you normal water? Let's put that along here. Normal water. Some power. Now, you are going to put Binafran near. So I need you to put sand near. Okay. Thank you for the heads up. If I ever need some, I'll check you out. Gas refinery. How do I get one of those? Down here. I need a bioprocessor. I need a bit more steel. Why have you stopped running again? Too much copper. Fair enough. This is the problem with the mixed ore setup at the start of the game. Here we go. Now, let's try for some fluid boilers. I wanted 3, I think I said. Fluid boilers. Now, you need an offshore pump. A top-up valve. How do I do that? So the water goes in there. You top up, you are a fluid boiler. So then I do that to that. Like that. I think that's right. I need to take the mud out of these guys somewhere. Which I haven't yet done. I don't think I've left myself quite enough space. Need to bootstrap you with some Binafran as well. Let's go grab that from over here. They've got plenty to start with. I can just grab some Binafran seeds to start the next process off. Put that in the seed generator. Put it in there. Some in there. There we go. That should jumpstart this. This isn't a great fix to the problem. They've just killed my rubite production. Bobmanium production even. But it doesn't matter too much. We've got plenty of that. That's not today's problem. We're going to do this. You are going to produce landfill, sand, more to the point. By you being here. Do you also produce dirt? No, you don't. You produce a bunch of saline water, though, that we aren't using up, but maybe that's not a problem. See if this now kickstarts itself. So if it does, we can then try and tile it a second time and see if I've got the design right. We should be able to tile this thing 10 times down here. If I get this right. Seems like we can. So I'm going to grab a blueprint of this guy and try and drop it a second time. I want all of this. Where do I want to put it? There, I suppose. For the tileable bean farm. I think I missed some of the piping over here. Take that bit of piping out. Water. Like that. Okay, let's go disable the original bean plant. Clean up some space for ourselves. I need this vent as well, because I am going to end up with excess hydrogen. Sorry, hydrogen sulfide from the washing. I have too much bobmonium ore. Can I do anything with it? Looks like I can dump some of it in there. Some of it in there. Inventory's full. I can't reset the gas refinery. I particularly want that. Nor do I particularly want that. Okay, let's get up here and dump a few of these items in. And then we need to try and have a little bit of a clear out of our inventory. What are we missing? Power poles, washing plants, farms. Okay, a few things. This whole setup does nothing now. Good. Plenty of space. Can I connect the water under there? Can. Is that better or worse? Let's just not bother. Probably fine like this. So you guys need a power pole. Put your power pole there. So saline water. Alright, so this is saline water coming down. It's the saline water. I think this is now full from the sulfur. It is. So let's make sure we put a flare stack down the bottom. Here. That now works. This works. Sand comes through. Which is 18. Let's check that the farms do their thing. Two of them are running. Why are you backed up? You're just backed up on Benafran. Because we're not burning this stuff fast enough. That's okay, we're not using enough power. That is fine. Didn't necessarily expect us to. At least initially, this was not built for that purpose. Okay, good, it runs. $18 that produces 1.8 megawatts. Okay, that's good. Now, what is happening here? We're just not using up all the mineral sludge. So I don't have enough crystallizers to do anything with my mineral sludge. So let's make some space. This is where I wanted to be. To dump some of this in my mall. Not mud. Didn't mean to do that. Don't need to dump the lime. Wood. Probably not. Wood blocks, yes. Power poles. This is random gardens. Let's put extra gardens there. Get another box of stuff. Want the crystallizers. That's the most important thing at the moment. I don't need boilers. Okay, good. Let's try this. And what I want to be able to do is build a sensible amount of iron production. mark all this for deconstruction and have some of the bots help us out. A bit more iron. To get more bots. Fill up the inventory again. Okay, hold on. Hold on, game. Let's come over here and dump the green algae. In a box. Good. I want to keep this going because that's going to produce my landfill. At least right now. Bunch of charcoal here. Let's do that. Okay, pretty sure I've just taken out the power. That's also fine. None of this stuff actually needed the power. Clear it all up. I've undoubtedly broken steel or something or the other as I've done this. But it's fixable. If we try. Okay, good. More charcoal. Lots of slag. I presume these guys are all full of slag. So there's some of it. Fine. Okay. Mostly clean space. Got plenty of landfill. So let's have a look at what it takes to produce some iron. Now I know the recipe that I want to use. To do iron plates from molten iron. Then I want to do molten iron using 12 iron, or I don't want to put the manganese in, I don't think. I don't have manganese. And I think I'll save the manganese for steel. I want to do the ingots from iron ore. I want to do the iron ore. Oh no, hold on. I want to do the processed iron. How do I put the iron processing in? This one. Because I'm going to have plenty of charcoal. So I should put that in. Get iron ore via the catalyst sorting recipe. So I want just this one. Means I have to do sapphirite and giverite and mineral catalyst. I don't actually know how to produce mineral catalyst. Let's check. Do I have it researched? I do. It's just mineral sludge in a crystallizer. Okie dokie. That's fine. Let's put you into a mineral sludge in a crystallizer. You in a crusher. But I don't want you to be a burner crusher. I want you to be a crusher 2. And then you need to be a crusher 2. I need to get the defaults updated. Can't do the crystallizer 2. Okay. Do induction furnace 2 or do casting machine 2. We'll build this initially with level 1 buildings, but what I want to do is leave enough space to upgrade it. Now, what happens if I decide I want 2 red belts of iron eventually? How do I end up laying that out? I need sapphirite ore from mineral sludge. Nope. Yes, mineral sludge. Alright, I need 54 crystallizers. Okay, I'm not sure we're going to be doing that then. The same for giverite ore. 54, okay. Let's lower my expectations. Let's do 2 yellow belts. 27. Okay. So in terms of size, what does that look like? Even if I don't actually build 27 of them. So I don't know how big it's going to be. $14. Okay, so it's not humongous. It's sort of manageable. That would actually be 28. Then, what do I need in terms of mineral sludge? I need 1 mineral catalyst. So I did it like that. I could then have 1 on the end, like this, that produces the catalyst. And that would be enough crystallization for 2 yellow belts of iron. Then I need to put down 3 ore crushers. How many? If I do the crystallizers, it gives 600 a minute. So what's 600 a minute in terms of belts? That's okay, because I think this magnifies. So 1800, it's 900 a minute for a yellow belt. So this can easily fit onto a yellow belt. I then need 3 crushers. Put the pin on. Okay, these are nice and small. So if I was to leave an extra gap here because I don't have enough space to put the inserters in. So don't want that. So like this. Then put the next bit in. Like that. Then take you out. That's not aligned. Okay, like that. Then I need 3 crushers. So if I take you and then do... you like that. Should be able to fit 3 ore crushers in. So let's do you like that. That. Then I need 7 sorting machines for the crushed ore. How do I fit 7 sorting machines in? I want to leave a gap because I know I'm going to have extra ore coming in here. So I'm going to have ore from fixing the mineralized water, and I might get some waste product elsewhere. So I want to be able to feed that in. So what does 7 ore crushers look like? Try and keep it in the same footprint. So if I put a... that. Can I get enough inserters in to handle that? Because I've also got to get the mineral catalyst in. So the answer is almost certainly no. So if I put... make it a bit wider, that's okay. Let's assume the mineral catalyst comes out here. Middle. Then I can say split it here. I have to come a long way back around to get onto my belts, but that's fine. We can always just move our bus slightly and just give ourselves a bit more space up here. Is that going to be enough space to feeding all of that ore? Let's find out. So let's do... one. Can I fit inserters in there? I can't. Can I move this whole thing over one? I think I can. Then if I put you here. Next one here. That seems okay. Now, where do I put the output of this guy? I haven't got that yet. think I want to put the output on the edge and then bring it around. Yes, so I think I want to move everything one tile further over. Two tiles further over. Then let's take you, G, try and flip you here. Then a bit more landfill. So that's the crusher step. That's not right. Let's do it like that. That looks like it's in the middle. So because I've got two belts, I can't have a middle. Of course, that makes sense. I need 6.7, so this means I can actually have more crystallizers than 27. How many crystallizers could I have? Never mind, let's come back to that. I'm not going to be able to fill up all of this. I'm very future-proofing here. Okay, now we need 10 ore processors. And they will take in iron ore. I don't think I need to worry about getting iron ore accidentally, right? From that, crushed sapphire, crushed erotite, crushed ferrous. If I want to make some manganese, but I think I'll use the manganese for steel. If I remember correctly, that has a good steel recipe. Or maybe it ends up being the same. Molten steel, steel ingots. So it's iron. I've only got one recipe. Oh, that's the silly FNEI settings. Can I get steel? No, never mind. Okay, we'll check that in a bit. So I think I can put the processing units straight on the end. All 10 of them. So what's the right way to get these laid out? How can I fit 5 from 1? Seems okay. Then that. Like that. then I guess I bring you guys down here. Down here. One further across on this side. So this is now processed iron. That goes into 4 blast furnaces. So 2 on each side. And then essentially 8 casting machines. So what's the easiest way to do this? 2 on each side. So let's do 2. I'm going to need a way to get fuel into these guys, right? Like charcoal pellets or something like that. So what if I did that? I think what I want to do is slightly different. Put the fuel inserters. Am I ever going to want to get raw iron ingots? Just use the charcoal for production plus fuel. Yeah, that makes sense. And I can put this back here. Hey, Aragath. Good evening to you too. How was your day? Then I need 4 induction furnaces to take the ingots out. So if we did that, can I get these to direct feed? So I need 4. Each one of these I need 2. A blast furnace needs 2 induction furnaces. So what if I did it like that? Like that. Like that. You there. Then took you, did the same here. Except line it up. Is that cleaner? I think I prefer that better. Can't rotate these silly machines. Then I can feed charcoal in here. That then works. How do I then get the ore out? I don't have enough space to get the molten iron out. How many ingots am I going to create? 30. So I think I probably can just put the ingots on a belt if I chose to. But it seems icky. Oh, it's easy fix. Move you back. Back. Like that, so you're offset. Then your pipe goes there. You're in the wrong place anyway. Put you here. Up with you as well. You didn't end up in the right place. That then. That should then give me casting. I'm assuming I'm never going to want to take iron ingots out of this thing. So that might be a mistake. So I might give myself... Got 2 gaps here. That's wrong. Is that 1 or 2 gaps? That needs to be closer together. Let's check what iron ingots are used in. Used to make steel. Iron powder, molten iron. Okay, for steel I will set up my own iron ingot smelting, so I don't think I have to worry about that. Okay, need a bit more landfill. If I can get some. Okay, another 1600 here. How much do I have up here? Now my whole base is basically ground to a halt because of the slag processing, because I'm not crystallizing out the mineral sludge. Okay, I think I might just need to put some of this slag here in particular into a chest. Get a steel chest or 2. And just quickly revive this. Because otherwise I won't be able to build the next bit of processing. I overproduced mineral sludge, I think. With the new build. Didn't necessarily have anywhere to put it. So we'll just shoot them when they're full. It's going to be fine. There we go. We can do a couple more. Okay, that takes care of that. The building long production blocks with one end goal item is a good design. I keep all mine separated on each step. Okay, that's interesting. I wasn't sure how to do it when I had some trains. I haven't even thought that far. But this seemed a sensible way to at least make sure I got more iron plates. Now I need to fit in how many casting machines? Casual 20. Fine. So how do I do this? Something like this. Belt in the middle. Then how can I keep it closer? So where's the midpoint? This is midpoint. Midpoint. Right? That was not right. This one needs to move 1 over. Then everything needs to move one back, so one further away from that pipe. That should then be 2 belts of iron. I'm loading up my world right now, trying to remember where I left off. So many projects I had going at once because I run into different cascading failures of supplies. Oops. But your world's like 160 hours in, right, Aragath? On normal time rather than like sped up time. Yeah, we're still playing at 2x, so the 48 hours here is not really 48 hours. $171 hours of real time. That's some dedication. Okay, let's see what this starts looking like. So I want you to produce this one. Sapphirite and Giverlite. So you are Sapphirite. Put you here. You are Giverlite. Then let's get some mineral sludge. I need to leave one more gap here. So I think, how do I do this? I need to move everything here 1 over and then everything this side 1 over. Otherwise it's going to look not nice for me. So I need you to be aligned here. Let's do that quickly. That away. Do that. Then I want to do the same on this side. So I have one more gap. I think. I need one more gap across. I think like that. And if I take you and put you there, that's still not quite level. Okay. How do I get this to be right? That's an easy fix. It's not. Have I over moved this one? You are how big? That's right. So I want 3 here. So I need you to be 1 square further across. That. Ah, no, hold on. I'm still wrong. So if I keep you here. I need you to move. You guys need to move 1 back. Ah, hold on. I'm never going to get this to match, am I? So this line here is wrong. That's white. Take you, put you this way, because then you line up with the end there. Then yeah, so this is where we're wrong. These things aren't lined up correctly. What have I done sillily on this side? That's matching, that's matching. So let's just delete this whole side. Get rid of that. Take you, flip you, put you there. That's right. Then I can get the mineral sludge pipe down the middle. That's what I did wrong. Then you fit there for the catalyst. Okie dokie. That seems sensible. Apart from this particular issue where it doesn't line up. So you need to move, I think here needs to move one up. That. You need to go there. Then I need one more. Perfect. Okay, that's right. Okay, so you need to go 3. That's still not right. What have I done wrong? Oh, this whole thing's just 1 too low. That's why. Yep, 1 too low. Okie dokie. If anyone's new to C Block and is curious what we're trying to build, feel free to ask any questions and I will do my best to give you a sensible answer. It's quite different to vanilla Factorio. That seems okay for power poles. Good. Let's see if we can hook into some mineral sludge from somewhere. Doesn't have to be the perfect place, I just need some from somewhere. Mineral sludge. Not much. Why? There's plenty in the pipes. Why is it saying there's not enough? Okay, there it is. It's working. Just slowly. There must be plenty in the pipes because... no purified water. I must have broken the purified water processing here. The sulfur is full. There is no oxygen. That's got too much slag, so it's not producing any oxygen. Okay. Just clean a little bit of this up. I just completely broke it. And the power has dropped as well. What's happened to the beans? I've disconnected the bean grid. Fine. Okay. The cleanup has broken the power supply. There we go. Bean grid back online. Okay, this is now working. This is not. This is now working. Okay, so I'm going to need some belts. We're going to do this with grey belts first of all. I know we've built this to yellow belt spec, but we don't have enough iron to come close to producing yellow belts yet, so we will do grey belts first of all. And then see how we get on. Now we need one more here. The mineral sludge. There's the catalyst, sorry, the mineral catalyst. Let's do you here. And then to do you. You. You seem to not have enough mineral sludge to do anything. I don't quite understand why, because this guy seems to have plenty. But, okay. Fair enough. Let's see if we can get a couple of crushers in here. Ore crusher. You want to be crushed Givelite. Okay, I've already found a problem. I didn't leave a way to get the crushed stone out. So... let's do it like this. I'm presumably going to have a lot of crushed stone. What if I just route that back the way I started? Is that sensible? Probably not the end of the world. Like that. Put to the right. Put to the left even. That. Then we get some power poles. Ah, yes, that's what I need to do, isn't it? Of course, because I don't have the filter inserted. Yep, you're correct. You know, splitter here, don't I? Yeah. Filter crushed stone. That way. Filter crushed stone. That way, then I can just run it back down the outside. And then figure out what on earth to do with it. Okay. That. Like that. Then I need some power poles. Some copper plates. Could grab some copper. Some iron plates. 27. Too much slag, but never mind. So what's your issue now? You have too much slag. Okay. Let's put these belts back in place that I took away earlier. Guys run out of charcoal. Really? Why are you out of charcoal? Oh, you picked up some slag. Sweet. You're good, you're good. You are jammed for some reason. Again. Okay, that should make you run. Gibboleth. This is coming through. Okay. Power poles. That seems okay. Same here. Put some inserters on the outside to drop this off. Power pole. Power pole. Jivalite. Then, has that got the gap in it? Do I need the gap in it? I don't anymore, do I? Because I've changed that design. Put this back. Another box to put some crap in. It's better. Jivalite. Jivalite. Power poles. And inserters. Okay, now if I come up here. Okay, good. Now I need you to produce your mineral catalyst, which you have done. So if you put diagonally on that side, just to make it balanced. Output like that. Good. Catalyst has arrived. Now let's get a couple of ore sorting machines. Don't have any. I need some bricks. Did I actually manage to produce any ore sorting machines? I did. 10. Nice. Okay. I even managed to produce some level 2 sorting machines. Fair enough. Wasn't expecting this setup to have produced anything, but I'll take it. I'm going to do this the simple way. I want you to sort. Do I not have the recipe to sort iron? I thought I had the catalyst sorting. I can spell better. Advanced chemistry. Advanced ore refining. Yeah, I have it. Do I have to do advanced ore refining and assorting too? I guess it makes sense that I probably do. Let's find out. Need some clay bricks, which we have some of. Yeah, we've got plenty of them. A few more green circuits and a bit more steel. Ah, I see. Yep, mating building the red, blue, purple, and green. Okay. Thanks, Harrogate. So if I put this guy here. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Done it wrong because I need to merge these two together and then split them again. Okay. So what's the right way to do this? Okay, let's go with some undergrounds here. Do have a gap here, so I've got plenty of ways to feed in the extra ore from the crushing. Put you here. Let's just move everything one tile across on this side. That would be easy. Then I can do, if I split you here, and then I split you here. Move you here. Then you go something like this. Not quite. It's on the wrong side. Okay, so you can come this way nice and easily. You go under that. Crushed stone is full. Stick it in a box. Now, if you go just under here, and then up that way. That should then get you everything you need. Now I need, for this recipe, I need 2, 2, and 1. So I need 1 inserter, 2 inserters, you going long, you going short, you going long. And then I need you to output here. That's right. Some power. Something like that. you need to pick up along this mineral catalyst, and that is iron ore. Except I have screwed it up here, but I haven't because I can just do that as that goes there. That goes there. Grab the last of my iron plates, maybe. Still got plenty of them. Small belts. Didn't want to put the mineral catalyst there. I wanted to pick up the mineral catalyst this way. Let's do that. Don't think it actually makes much difference. But it just means it's not having to pick up the longer way. Like that. Okay, let's get an ore processing machine. Why do I need to build one of those? Bronze plates and steel gear wheels. I have some bronze plates. I produced those. This is a place where I need to be able to get ingots out. So I might want to redesign this in a bit, but it's okay for the moment. What is up with steel? Doesn't have enough oxygen. That figures. Okay, so where's the oxygen? Here, I need to get that oxygen back up to where it was before for steel. Because I just disconnected it earlier when I was fixing the other stuff. This has a overflow valve, yep. So there is oxygen. Steel is producing, good. I'm going to put it in a box because I want the steel for me. A couple of ore processors. I need some blast furnaces, which is clay bricks, steel circuits, and stone bricks. Where did I put the stone bricks? They were up here. Okay, I don't have any more. Where did that stone go? Good. I need clay bricks, not stone bricks. Okay. I have plenty of clay bricks. Up here. Blast furnace. No, blast furnace 2. I need steel and circuits. Ah, and I need both blast furnace 1 and blast furnace 2. Got a bunch of steel here. Put a few of these pipes back. I've got too many pipes. Too much crap in my inventory. Okay, now the Chester time. Throw a bit more random assortment of stuff in. We will pick it up in a bit. Keep the landfill actually. Go to the lights. Don't need the circuit conditions. Okay, that's better. Okay, now what do we need for the blast furnace 2? basic circuits, slightly more advanced circuits. What is stopping my advanced circuits build from running? Charcoal. Okay, fine. I had some charcoal up here. Don't know what that's doing. That goes through. Cool. Take care, Argath. Thank you for tuning in, and good luck with your projects. Let me know how you get on if you tune in tomorrow. I'd be curious what you're building. A bit more steel and some stone bricks. Wow, I've got a lot of liquefiers in there. We'll take the steel. Just need stone bricks now. Put you here. Take you away, take you away. I'm just going to put the stone bricks in the box because I want to pick up the stone bricks. In theory, you're scaling up all your circuits. Yes, I can imagine that in order to scale up the circuits, you have to produce everything that's come before it, which is, I guess, everything. Like, quite literally everything. Takes in iron ore. Okay, better. Let's get a bit more power pole. Then I need a blast furnace. What do I need for a blast furnace too? Just a normal blast furnace. Induction furnace. It's the blast furnace, yeah. I think I built the blast furnace. Yep, there we go. That's there. I didn't put the charcoal in yet, so I'm just going to hand feed this some carbon to check that it works. Now I want you to pick up processed ore from that side. Drop ingots there, ingots there. Processed ore. This should now give ingots. Then I need 2 induction furnaces. Where are they? More stone bricks. Okay, let's grab some more stone bricks. An induction furnace. No, an induction furnace 2, and then some casting machines. Good. We need the casting machines to get the eventual plates out. Ah. Thank you for the follow, Hansley. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're enjoying it. There is an induction furnace which wants to produce molten iron. It hasn't produced the charcoal yet. Okay, fine. I'm just going to go grab the charcoal. So we have a big set of charcoal over here that I can just steal. Good. Done. There we go. That is doing the right thing. There to there. Then if I do and okay, now I need to do you. Just need to work out how to get the ingots out of here if I do it this way. Let's feed the ore into the back of these things. Not the ore, the iron. Not the front. Like that. Like that. That's not needed. Let's get some power here. Can we produce our first iron plate with the new method? I think we can. And we have iron plates. It's not bad. Okay, now I've got to work out what to do with them. So the only thing I really want to change with this recipe, I think, to make it a bit more generic, is give myself an option to collect the ingots for a different process. So if I'm producing solder, for example, or bronze, I'm going to want to take a little bit of the ingot from iron from water. I think I'd prefer wine at this point after having built all of this and the associated long and thin bit to actually produce the slag. But it's quite exciting to see it actually working for a change. Put that in there. So how do I want to get out some extra ingots? If I wanted to make this build generic. It would be easy to... They're never going to want all the ingots to go. So what if we just sort of pulled it through here at the back, if necessary? My initial plan was just to build the tin and the copper in a stack, but with all the requirements for sorting the ores and everything else, that's going to be completely unsustainable. I need a smarter way of getting these ingots across. Have a gap here. What if I just rearranged this bit in some ways? But I don't want to put the primary ingots on belts. Okay. So if I'm building solder, what am I going to have instead as my layout? I'm going to have a casting machine with molten solder. Okay, so I'm going to have an induction furnace. So I'm basically going to be swapping the blast furnaces for the induction furnaces. So this is probably where I need to put the fix in. But I'd have to run it quite a long way down. I like the gap here because then as I get random ores... Oh, is the ore coming from the before or the after sorting? So if I look at like aluminium, it's a bad one. If I look at silver ore, that isn't working either. Okay, FNEA. Okay, here we go. This was part of the sorting. So I've done this a bit wrong because what I'm going to get is extra iron, I think, that I want to feed in here. Okay, that might end up being tomorrow's problem. Let's work out initially what we can do about the crushed stone. So turn it into mineralized water, stone, sand. Okay, so obvious first step, we're just going to turn it into landfill. Because they need lots of landfill. So let's put you here. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Let's do it here. I'm not going to be able to continue this without landfill. So let's do that. And then produce sand until we find a better strategy. Come on, nanobots. Good. Okay. What did I misread when I clicked on this? Crushed stone can be produced into sand. There we go. There's just a different place. Same recipe on two different tabs. Thanks, game. It's this one. There we go. Okay, don't need the bots on at the moment. Okay, so will this guy now produce some plates? If he does, I need an induction. No, you don't need an induction furnace. I want to check that maybe you haven't got a recipe set. That's why. There we go. Okay, extra belts of iron. How much landfill do I have? Okay. Some. Now, how do I get you across here? So can I just run you all the way through there? For the moment. This will be a big increase in iron plates for this base. Let's go put you here to start with. Not that. Here. Yes, it's been spaghettified, but it's genuinely the best we can do at this point. For that. There we go. Nice, consistent iron plate production. Okay, what time is it? 11:35. I think the things that I need to do tomorrow, I need to make more space between sorting and processing. Reason for that is if I get ores anywhere else, I want to be able to pass them in. So I'm just going to move everything here down like 10 tiles. See if I can get enough landfill to do that. Because I'll probably forget. No, not much landfill. Okay, that's enough landfill to do that. So if I just take you and then go down to about there. Is that in line with where everything was before? So you're fine. Okay, thanks game. Yep, that's fine. Iron ore go in here. Get one more chest to fill up with some rubbish. The slag, the stone, and the crushed stone in. Can't do those two together. That's fine. Go there. Nano construction bots. So this way I can fit in any extra ore. That's easy. And will work very well. Ideally, I need a casting machine. Take you away. Put you in. Let's blueprint you back there. Let's fix this. You need the charcoal. Good. You are now producing plates again. So we have fixed what we broke. Always a good sign. Need a couple more belts. Good. That should now go all the way through. Good. Too much jubilite. That's fine. We're not producing all the iron that we can. So I've got 6 possible ores. So I can route 1, 2, is it or 8 possible ores? How many ores? I am filthy rich in iron now. Yep, it's been the most iron plates I've had probably the entire game. It's taken a long time to get there. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 basic ores. Good. So I have enough space here to, assuming I keep everything level, fit in 6 basic ores if I need to. I don't know how many more advanced ores I have at this point. It's the 4 common ones plus some others, and I have more than enough space to fit those in, so that's good. The only thing I still have to fix, and I still haven't worked it out despite rearranging everything multiple times, is what on earth to do about the ingots. Might just have his 100 plates. I need a similar kind of gap to this to do anything with ingots. So I'm picking up the processed ore from this side so that I can share it correctly over there. What if I shared this as a joint space? And just said, if you want to put your ingots out, you just drop them off this way to the back end, and then it flows up to where the furnace would be on the other side. So then all I do is just make this gap a bit bigger. I think that's a good plan. Ores on the bottom, ingots on the top. And I've probably got more than enough space now to fix my problems. So maybe one last change. It's 220 enough. Probably. So if I just move this up to the end, that's another 10 tiles. I think that is more than enough space for anything that might possibly happen. Let's do that quickly before we finish. I've almost certainly left way too much space, but I have no idea what to expect with my next batch of metals, other than I know I can't use the catalyst sorting on them, because they don't have catalyst recipes at the level that I have them available at. I need to do show hidden. Make that work. Yeah. So when I want to do silver, I'm going to have to work out what to do with copper, tin, and iron. Yeah. So that's good. I think the same with aluminium. I don't even want to think about aluminium. Yeah, same problem. And then for things like bronze, I'm going to need to move the ingots. Yeah, so that's right. Now, in terms of tiling this quickly, what does that look like? So if I take this, I can put it here. Yeah. And then that will give me copper. I've lost the line here to get this guy out. Do I care about trying to make it narrower? Probably not. If anything, I want to add more. But I don't think I need to do anything about that now. I'm just going to speed this up because I'm fed up waiting for it to craft. I want to finish the stream and then log off for the evening. But I want to make sure we've moved this to the right place before we do. Oh, wow. This is nice. This is like when I speed it up on Adobe Premiere and put it at 500% and it works really well. There we go, that's right. Except it's not quite right because it put the thing down in the wrong place, but whatever. No, not there either. Turn the nanobots off. Charcoal in. Do any of these need anything other than charcoal? So I guess that's one thing I should ask. So steel needs like oxygen. Do I need to make some provisions for bringing that in? I have plenty of space here. Maybe the right thing to do is rather than run charcoal that way, run these extra lines in from the top Yeah, I think I like that more. So if I was to need something like charcoal, if I did it from the side, like this, and then like this, I think it makes the whole build a bit nicer. Because then I don't have to worry that I've forgotten it. I can just poke it in at the bottom. It can flow all the way to the top. If I need oxygen or hydrogen, I leave myself enough space to put it in. I should fire the guy that made the blueprint. Okay, a bit more pipe, a bit more belt even. Okay, why have you stopped working? What have I managed to break? Charcoal. Where did the charcoal go? Is that something I stuck in the box? No, I should have that in my inventory. Yep, it's not in the box. Okay. That's a small thing. And stick. Oh, there we go. That's why. It just got confused. Just check I resurrected this sufficiently. Good. Okay, it runs. Okay, I think we're going to end the stream here. Thanks for watching, everyone. I think we've made another lot of progress this evening because we now actually have iron production that is not this, and it's actually now capable of expanding to something vaguely sensible. If you want to see how we progress tomorrow, drop us a follow. We'll be around about 9:30 Eastern again, and we'll probably work out how to add copper to this mess. Take care. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow, Prototype Trousers, or next time you're around.